Hello there, welcome or welcome back. My name is Julie. Whew, sorry, glare. This is my journal, specifically my exercise with me journal. I am, a week into recovering from a pretty awful allergic reaction that we still don't have identified, but I do have an appointment with an allergist on the 8th. And so we're going to go through the tests again. We're going to figure it out. I've been on crazy amounts of prednisone, but as you can see, we are pretty much all cleared up. Still dealing with the more internal, not visible effects of a severe allergic reaction. Not quite anaphylaxis. We didn't make it there. Hallelujah for that. But it's, if you're familiar with allergic reactions, and there's such a spectrum of responses and symptoms and ways that it can affect you and timelines and things like that. It doesn't have to be immediately deadly, for it to be absolutely miserable and something that, really affects your life. So first, I just have to say I got a really negative comment the other day, and actually it was from like a pretty long-term viewer, and that was really upsetting. I was going to document a lot more of this recovery with this and the journey for those that aren't familiar or are going through things themselves and want to know, kind of what it's like, what to expect, things like that, and the different, variations and things they can expect throughout their life with allergies. But I got this really shit comment saying something to the effect of, sorry, we'll get to the exercising, I promise. The exercising happened, lots of good exercising. Recorded it, I'll bring you along, okay? But I just have to get this off my chest, and this is my journal. This is my journal. That's what this channel is. It's where I get to say whatever the hell I want. I don't have to censor myself, except to the extent that YouTube makes me in order to be monetized. And I get to just be me and talk about what's going on in my life, like you would do in a journal. And so this comment on just a short that I had put up when the rash originally showed up was like, you're not the only one that lives with allergies, get over yourself, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what the hell? What is wrong with you this morning? Someone didn't have their coffee. And it was very hurtful. I wanted to just let it, whatever. I've been on YouTube for almost 7 years now. And you would think that I could just, but no, because it was right as it was happening and I was so miserable and trying not to end up in the hospital. And it was upsetting. It was incredibly upsetting, especially from what I'm pretty sure is a longtime viewer of our channels. So it was hurtful, but it was also and this is when I finally calmed down and responded. I was like, this is confusing. Obviously I'm not the only one with allergies. What? I'm also not the only one living with chronic pain and disability and degenerative diseases and arthritis and IBS and lack of a gallbladder and severe feminine issues that caused me to have to get all of my girl parts removed. I'm not the only one, obviously. And that's why I share this. A, it's my journal. I can share whatever the hell I want. And B, the purpose of sharing all of these very personal, painful situations in my life is so that someone else like me out there, but not quite like me because not as out there as I am, maybe lacking a support system, insurance, medical care, a good doctor, the ability to go through months and even years of diagnostics and the associated costs and strain, the mental health strain, the strain on your family, all of it, to figure out what the hell is going on in your body. There might be somebody out there who can benefit from whatever circus my body is going through at a given time, including allergies. But get over myself for sharing that on my journal channel. Okay, Nope, not the only one that lives with any of those conditions. So does that mean I should just sit down and shut up?
Oh, hell no.
Like, especially if this really is a longtime viewer, like who the fuck have we met? Hi, my name is Julie. Never gonna sit down and shut up ever again in my life. Ever again in my life. Ever. Not ever, 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 ever again in my life. I did that for a long time. No, it nearly killed me. Literally. And I hate people use the word literally. They don't use it right and they use it too much. But legit, me sitting down and shutting up and just accepting, oh, it's because this, you're too dramatic, you just need to lose weight, you just this, that. It almost killed me. It almost fucking killed me sitting down and shutting up. And how many women have died because they sat down and they shut up? So no, sweetie. And I'm being so kind here, which, I don't know, it's me trying to embrace goodness and kindness and that part of me that's in there somewhere, and not just blast the comment right here and your name. And I'm almost certain you've unsubscribed by now, and I'm 100% okay with that. Goodbye. If you want to live your life sitting down and shutting up and telling other people to do that, you are in the wrong community. Like, this is not the place. That's nope. And the wrong year. You're in the wrong year. Like, you're in the wrong year. And you maybe shouldn't be on social media, the internet, any of it. And definitely not on people's journal channels where they have absolutely the right to share or overshare at their discretion. And especially when we're doing it for our own mental health and well-being, and to potentially help someone else with their mental, emotional, and maybe even physical well-being. Somebody out there that we'll never meet. How dare you? Like, who do you think you are? Anyway, that has been brewing, festering, definitely, for a time, and hallelujah, I got that out. So thank you. Thank you for letting me get that out there. Never sit down and shut up. It could kill you. Don't do it. It's ridiculous. Life is short enough and miserable enough as it is. Don't sit down. Don't shut up. Okay. Anyway, so I have been recovering really well. The first several days of the allergic reaction, we were on incredibly high doses of prednisone. I'm still on prednisone for another week. I hate the stuff, but it saves lives. It helps. So didn't end up in the hospital. So we're good. I was also on really high doses of Vistarol, also known as hydroxyzine, which helps with it helps with a lot of things, but I think it's like specifically indicated for the hives, the rash, whatever. But it also helps with anxiety, which when you are going through an allergic reaction is just, it's a natural response, but also something that you gotta calm it down because it can really mess things up. So it helps with that, but it also makes you incredibly tired and loopy. So hated being on that stuff. Got off of it absolutely as soon as I possibly could. I probably should have stayed on it longer, but you guys know, like I said, life is so short, and I feel like I've lost so many days, weeks, years over the last few years, and cannot stand even an hour where I don't have control of my faculties and I am not able to be present to some extent, in the moment in my life that is quickly flying by. So only used that as long as I absolutely had to. I have some really good cream. I wonder if I have it with me. Nope, it's in my purse and I was just tidying up, so it's over there. But some really good cream. It's a prescription cream, kind of like the idea is the same as hydrocortisone, but it's like a bazillion times stronger. Try something. I'll try to put the name here, but it's a prescription strength. I don't know if it's a steroid cream. Maybe it is. But anyway, used that like 3 or 4 times a day, all mostly focused here as far as the lathering. But then once the hives started spreading, I started having to put it everywhere, which is fine because it can go everywhere externally. The hives did spread all the way down, and but we were able to get that under control with the quick high doses of the prednisone. And like I said, I do have like another week on that, but you've got it, just like with antibiotics, you've got to follow it to the letter, because it is working to suppress layer by layer your response, your allergic response. And if you stop taking the prednisone, then it can, come back up, flare back up, whatever, and especially when we still haven't identified what caused it this time. So I'm going to finish that out. Good stuff. And I finally today felt like exercising again, like my actual floor exercise and whatever. I've been getting a lot of other movement that I'm super excited about. Lots of decluttering and tidying and some spring cleaning projects, and we finished cleaning up the driveway, and then had to, if you watch our main channel, The Frugal Family, you know that I got this fantastic haul of goodies, freebies from an apartment clean out just the other day. And so I had to get all of our stuff out of the van to go and get this piece of furniture that I was buying, which then led me to discover all these freebies. Anyway, so we had to clean out the van. We had to sort through stuff. We had to reorganize. I've been refinishing this piece of furniture, like lots of good movement, exercise, getting up, getting around. But that's only been in like the past 3 days. And before that, my nutrition has not been good at all. Not at all. There was a lot of, I'm going to talk about this. And I know I'm not the only one that deals with depression, but I'm going to talk about it. Get ready. Sorry, it's just like, anyway, there is a lot of depression that comes with the feeling of time lost and things you cannot control, and living in a body that does whatever the hell it wants and ruins all of your plans and drains you mentally, emotionally, financially, drains your family, all of that. It is very depressing. And as someone with and I know a million other people have this, sorry, I'll stop with the snottiness. I'm really working on it.
That's simply not true.
Been working on it like since I came out of the womb, according to my mom. But there is a lot of depression that comes with these kind of situations. And as someone who has lived with an eating disorder basically since I was 3, but actively since I was 16, it gets tricky. It gets very tricky. And I have not done well. But we're on the rebound. We're doing much better today, and got my exercises done, did all that, and feeling really good about that. Let's see. I have a lot of exciting things coming up. If you want to stick around and hear about those, awesome. But right now, let's finally jump in and show you the exercise we got done. Okay, so those are the floor exercises that I got done today. Feel really good about those. It went well. The wall sits, I was really hoping I could go longer on the second time around. I wasn't able to. It is what it is. I have this really exciting goal that I'm going to bring you along for later this week. Not sure what day. It'll just be when it strikes me, and I will record it and I will bring you, and I'm going to attempt a plank. I have not done a plank in years, but I'm really excited, and my ankles, especially, you know, the foot that broke and had to be put back together, I feel like we are at the point now where we can do it. We've probably been at the point where we could for quite a time now, but like mentally, no, I was not there. Not even close to there yet, but I do feel like I am now and ready for that. So we're gonna try that this week. So stay tuned. That's just it'll just pop up when it pops up, and it'll happen, and you'll see. So I have, my husband and I are trying to do like every month or every 2 months as we can afford to, and as it fits into our lives and our family, go away for a weekend somewhere not too terribly far away, not needing like plane tickets at, you know, not anytime soon, because, you know, everybody knows things are tight, but it doesn't have to be a big weekend. It doesn't have to, you know, just getting away by ourselves as a couple to whatever, rekindle, you know, and to adventure and to get out and to do stuff, but to be together. The most important thing, just be together. And I just booked today. I'm so excited. Next month, which is my birthday month, March. Oh my God, we're going to be 43, you guys. Jesus. Anyway, it's all good. It's all good. I am so lucky to be aging. I know we're working on that, working on the gratitude. But we're going to Las Vegas. I haven't been to Las Vegas in a long time. It used to be one of my absolute favorite places. Then then it wasn't, because then, you know, we had kids and it was like, you know, this is not my favorite place to bring my kids. We tried, and we did find some fun things to do, and we have had some adventures that were fine, but it's just not. But now that we are moving into our middle age and going on 19 years of marriage and 20 years together. Yeah, we are ready to go out and do all, and we've done that. Like we went for my 30th birthday, met up with some friends, and that was just kind of it was fun, but we didn't do anything terribly exciting. And then we went for my husband's birthday. I think I was like 35-ish, it was somewhere in that range. And we had a great time. We had a wonderful time. It helped that I had left religion behind and all of the like things you're not allowed to do, specifically LDS Mormon. There's a lot you're not supposed to do. No gambling, no drinking, no fun shows, stuff like that. So it helped that when we went for my husband's birthday, we were able to, you know, do Vegas. And that's basically the plan this time, but with some other things too. Like we're gonna go to a burlesque, kind of a thing. And we're gonna stay at a fun hotel. It's just a low to mid-range priced hotel. My dream is someday to stay at the Venetian and the Bellagio. Someday. Hopefully they live up to what I have, you know, puff them up to in my mind for 40 years. But anyway, well, not 40, but a long time. But we're going to stay at a different one, and I'll do a video about that and stuff on I don't know, because we are going to go to a grown-up show. I'll review that here, but the rest of our trip is going to be family-friendly content. So we'll put that over on our vlog channel, Frugal Family Flies Again, so I can review the hotel. We're also going to go to the Meow Wolf Mega Mart experience, museum, psychedelic fascination that I've been wanting to experience for so long there in Las Vegas. So I booked the hotel. I got the tickets for the Meow Wolf. Now I'm just waiting to hear back from my husband, which show that we agree on that we're both comfortable with. If you're going to, that's another thing. And we'll talk more about this when I do the review of that show. But if you're going to go with your partner, to that kind of an experience, a show, a Vegas show, an adult show, you need to both be comfortable and look at the different options and decide, here's what I'm comfortable with, here's what they're comfortable with, here's what we are comfortable with. Please don't ever, just to make someone happy, and this is a whole much bigger conversation, but you don't need to go to something you are not comfortable with to make your partner or your friends or your bachelorette party happy. You don't have to. You don't have to. You don't. Religious or not religious, none of that matters. If you're not comfortable, you don't need to. No, you don't need to. So anyway, we'll see. I told him these are the ones I'm looking at. This has lots of glitter and feathers and sparkles and
Do you have anything sparkling?
lights, and so of course that's, but we want the whole package, the whole
That's what she said.
we want all of it, the fun and everything. But if we're going to go to that kind of a show, I like it to be artistic and sparkly. I love sparkles. When I was, sorry, this is going to be a long ass journal, but when I was a little girl, well before I was aware of what Vegas shows really entailed and what all that really meant, all I saw were these tall, statuesque women with feathers.
Whoa.
And rhinestones. Oh my God. And glitter and lipstick and high heels that, I don't know how they do that, but the feathers, the big things up on top of their head, those absolutely obnoxious. How do they hold those up? And then the kind of like sisters, the whole, I always thought, and still do, they're the most beautiful. Oh God, they're so beautiful. And me being all of 5'3" and not at all built for that physically or mentally or emotionally, or that just was not my life. That dream never came to fruition, and hallelujah that it didn't. That was not the path for me. But I've always thought, you guys know I love glitter and sparkles and feathers and floofy. I love all of it. I love all of it. It's magical. It's delightful. I love it. And I know as someone that's like so Disney, it's interesting to see the facets of Julie. Yeah, I like the magic and the sparkles of Disney, but also of Las Vegas and show dance kind of things. It's okay. I'm a grown-up. Anyway, we're trying to decide which show we're going to go to. Once we do, I will get the tickets for that. And then we just have to, work it all out with the kids. Luckily, they're old enough, they don't have to have a babysitter, but because we'll be gone, for a couple of days, we will involve family to make sure everybody's safe and all those kinds of things. Which is funny because when I was like their age, no, you were on your own. Here's 911, and we had a landline. Here's a couple of neighbors. There's the bishop, whatever. Stuff happens. Go suss it out, Make sure nobody kills anybody, nobody burns down the house.
Burn it.
Which almost happens so many times. That's it. Mom and dad are going somewhere. We don't quite do it that way now. For better or worse, that's not the way we do it now. But anyhow, so those are the plans I have coming up. So all of that to say I need to get walking. And this is only 3 weeks out. But there's a lot we can accomplish in 3 weeks. And it's not like this isn't going to be the kind of Vegas trip that I did back in my younger days where we walked all up and down the strip and even down to the Strat, for crying out loud. That is a long walk. Don't do it. It's not worth it. There's nothing pretty down there. From circus to the Strat. Don't walk that. There's no point. Don't. Okay. And it's dangerous, honestly. Get on the little trolley thing or get an Uber. Don't walk it. But anyway, I right now don't feel like I physically would be comfortable walking it anyhow. So, but I want to be able to, enjoy the casinos and the shows and the museum, the Meow Wolf exhibit and all those things and be comfortable. And so I need to walk. And our weather has been so up and down. It was like, here's spring. And then it snowed. And I'm like, you know what? I haven't put away the snow stuff yet. It didn't snow such that it covered everything and you just absolutely can't go walk. So there's no excuse. So I am going to take you guys along for some of that. I'll be doing that today and every day. The goal is every day, minimum of half a mile. Right now I can comfortably and still walk the next day. I can walk just over a mile and like I said, still be able to move the next day. But beyond that, not comfortably and not without suffering the next day. I want in these 3 weeks, and is this a big lofty goal? Yeah. Am I going to go for it anyway? Yeah. Because even if I don't get like where I want to, I will at least have made progress. And those 3 weeks or 4 weeks, I got to double check when it is we're going. I don't even know, to be honest, I don't even know what the date is today.
And the time keeps ticking.
No, I don't know. And isn't this like a leap year? I think it's a leap year. So I don't know, but it's like 3 or 4 weeks, whatever. I'll let you know as we go along. And in that time, I mean, that time's going to go by. So I might as well be making progress, and I will at least be more comfortable on our trip than I would be today at this moment. And if I do nothing between now and then to try and get ready. That's the plan. We're going to be doing a lot of walking, back to my daily exercises, feeling good about that. Doing quite a bit, like I said, of spring cleaning and deep cleaning and some projects and this was a lot. If for some amazing, wonderful reason or crazy reason or bored reason or this running in the background while you were folding laundry reason, which I totally support, if you're still here, oh my God, I appreciate you. You get this. You get this, and you let this be this. You let me be me. And that means that's priceless. That is more to me than anything and everything. It means everything in this life to be allowed to be who you actually are, to be given the space to safely and with support figure out who you are. That what a blessing, an honor, a gift. And you guys give that to me. And especially if you're one of the ones that's still here on this video. So if you are, what can we say in the comments? What can we say?
Too many great options, too little time.
I know. Let's go to Las Vegas. Put that in the comments. If you are one of my absolute fanatic darlings that's still here with me. God, I love you. I do. You. How do you put up? I don't know. When you find your people, God, I hope you do. I hope you have. I hope you have found your people, your support group. I hope you have put things in place in your life, boundaries, whatever, and made those choices. I hope you've had that privilege, that opportunity to be able to be you, fully, wonderfully, dramatically you. Or not dramatically, maybe not. Maybe you're 100% the other way, and that's okay too. That's beautiful. That's perfect. That's you. I truly hope that you've had that opportunity, or that you will have that opportunity. You will seize that opportunity. in a safe, legal way. Let's go to Vegas. Put that in the comments. Let's go to Vegas. It's going to be an adventure. I cannot bring you to the show. I can bring you to the Meow Wolf exhibit and to the hotel and to whatever other things we find time to see. There's like a botanical garden I want to look at. I want to do some different things. We'll gamble a little bit, but we just really don't do much of that. Our limit, it's like 10, 20 bucks each. That's it. And when it's gone, you know? I'll do some drinky, show you some fun drinks. If you want to get your name in the video and want to sponsor a drinky drink, our PayPal is in the video description. You're more than welcome. And you'll just put in the PayPal a drinky drink, or let's go to Las Vegas, or whatever, what you want to see within reason that you are sponsoring, but I can't bring you to the show. But I can let you know how it goes and give you the gist and the idea. Let's go to Vegas. It's been a long time. I've driven through many times in our travels over the last several years, of course, stop for coffee, go to the bathroom, whatever, but haven't done anything fun there in quite some time. So I'm excited. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be really good. And I'll bring you along. Yeah. For as much of it as my husband is okay with, and probably more than he's okay with. Let's be honest. He didn't even want me to show you guys him baking bread on our family channel the other day. God, his bread is delicious. And he bought more. He uses a special flour. It's a special bread flour. And I think it makes a difference. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. But he's doing some more experimenting this week. If I can snatch a couple of clips, then I will, but we'll see. But I'll bring you along for what I think you guys will want to come along for, and that will be okay with you coming along for. So stay tuned for that. The more adult variety of what I'm going to share will be here, and then the rest of it, just travel, family-friendly review stuff, will be on the vlog channel, Frugal Family Flies again. Oh, I don't know. I feel like I have a million more things to say, and yet nothing. And part of that is because I haven't had any coffee. I did have a Diet Coke because my tummy was messing with me because of stuff I ate last night. And this really helps settle it. And coffee, as much as I love it, live for it, when my tummy's upset, I'm like, no, this won't make for an enjoyable coffee drinking experience. And I will not defile the coffee experience that way. But I made really stupid choices. I told you my nutrition has been garbage. There's been ice cream in the house. It's been garbage. But I did finally make dinner again last night. I had taken like 3 days off, I think. And there was other stuff going on and family things on the weekend and whatever. But it definitely makes a difference. If I don't make dinner, my nutrition choices and the depression and all of it, no, it doesn't go well. And then, of course, like I said, I don't have a gallbladder and I have like awful digestive issues. A lot of you are so familiar with this because I'm not the only one in the world with these issues. Yeah, so it really messed me up for this morning. Really messed me up. So I couldn't even have my coffee. Thank you, Diet Coke. Hallelujah that I had that on hand. We'll have coffee later, a little bit later. And today we're going to eat a lot more clean. It's Taco Tuesday. And luckily I did some prepping of like chicken and ground beef and a couple other things. I meant to record it, especially for like the main channel. Didn't do it. Going to try to record some of that meal prepping and planning ahead and, menu planning, whatever, for the main channel. Going to try to remember to do that. But sometimes to set up for a video, and especially on the main channel where ideally I'd like to like have my face on and stuff, I'm not worried about that here. Sorry. It's just, it takes all this planning to the point that you just don't do it. Like if you're stuck on this, I have to record it, I have to make a video of it, you might never do the project in the first place because you're so overwhelmed with the necessities involved in recording it. And so sometimes I'm like, fuck it, I just have to get this done. Cook the hamburger, It's been sitting in the fridge for 2-3 days. You got to just cook the damn hamburger, And so I went ahead and did all that. Cooked hamburger, cooked chicken, got several other things planned and prepared in that time that I was like cleaning out the refrigerator, deep cleaning that and stuff. I do have dinner basically ready for tonight, which is awesome. We're back on track of making dinners, ordering the right kind of food in our Walmart grocery orders. But what I need to do is have that food prepared and out. Chop up the cucumbers, wash the grapes, have them set out like on a platter in the living room, in the kitchen, where everyone is going to see them and eat them and they're not going to go bad and be a waste of money. And we're going to have these easy, better choices. This is all the easiest stuff that everybody knows. Everybody knows this. These are the basics, but they're also, for me, the hardest to do. To just prep the damn food, make the right food choices. Don't buy the ice cream. Okay. And then all those lovely sweet peppers and bell peppers and tomatoes that you bought and carrots, get them chopped up and put on a plate and put them out where everyone can see them and eat them. It's a day at a time, you guys. It's a day at a time. And hallelujah, I'm still here with the opportunity to try to get better, do better, be healthier. How lucky. How incredibly lucky am I? It's really hard to not get down about the weight gain. Oh my God, the weight gain. It's, you all know, it's so easy to get bogged down in that and then not be able to climb out of that godforsaken hole. And then unfortunately, some people get stuck there and then don't have enough years, months, days left to try to turn it around. but I do. Today. Tomorrow's not promised. We have no idea. But today, I do have that opportunity, and I am seizing it. And I'm going to cut up the cucumbers. So stay tuned. I will be accountable. I will hold myself accountable. I will make a goddamn platter of vegetables and fruits, and it will be ready when the kids get home so that all of us can be healthier. And we'll have Taco Tuesday dinner tonight. Ah! I love you guys, and I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for you. Also, we are doing a live stream. I'm doing a live stream this Friday to finally open mail. We have old P.O. Box mail. That'll be on the Frugal Family, our main channel, and there's a couple packages to open. I did go and pick those up, finally. And the old mail, no, you did not miss or not see a mail opening, because there was no mail opening. There wasn't. I'm not going to make excuses or apologies. There just wasn't. But, with a full face and everything, and probably some coffee, this Friday morning, we will be doing a live stream. I'm planning on 10 a.m. No, not 10 a.m. because I have an appointment that morning. Let's say noon, Utah time. That's Mountain Standard Time. I don't know what time that will be in your location. I know that the East Coast of the U.S. is 2 hours ahead of us, and the West Coast, like California, is like an hour behind us. So whatever. But let's say 12 o'clock Mountain Standard Time on our main channel, The Frugal Family. We'll be opening mail. We will be getting together. We will be chatting. And then next week, committing to this, we will start live streaming here about various topics and situations. And we're finally going to goddamn do it. Is there the possibility that other things will come up, like allergic reactions and who knows whatever else? Yep. You guys know this by now if you've been with me. Stuff can come up. But the plan that I have in place, barring anything else, that's the plan. Live stream Friday on the Frugal Family, and then next week start live streaming here pretty much as I can possibly stand to do. We'll see. I have been Julie. This has been my very long-winded but fruitful and therapeutic for me journal, and you've been wonderful. Absolutely amazing. Let's go to Vegas, but let's get ready and try to make it as comfortable as possible, and let's exercise and let's eat better and let's do what needs doing. Have a beautiful day. I will see you all very soon.